Welcome back to the stream, everybody. With our newly updated system, we're gonna try some Sunday afternoon streaming to see how the updated PC handles Starfield. First thing I'd like to do take a Trackers Alliance mission to take out a pirate ship. Get a little space battle in. See how she handles. I'm already feeling a little bit better about this. If you notice in the bottom right corner, my frame rate is way up from what it used to be. Right there at 72, it's about twice what it used to be.
Grav jump spinning down. Just look at those stars.
So we'll see how it goes. Just doing a little testing here right off the bat.
Ship is now docked. Perfect.
Already seems a little better in here. Frame rate's still decent. Let's see. What if we just take one of the regular missions? Crimson Fleet Spectre. Crimson Fleet Spectre. Dart. I'm gonna run down through the crowd. Usually when one of the NPCs speaks to me, I would get a stutter or a freeze.
Hey.
Oh, okay. How you doing? Ah, awesome. Made it. Anybody? Anyone?
I'll admit, I get a sort of twisted excitement every time we face off with Watchtower. It's like playing a very dangerous game of chess.
So far, so good. No stutters. Hey, Maddie. Welcome to the Sunday afternoon stream. Featuring the newly updated Fobbit box, I guess.
Systems online.
Alright, we did a run through the Star Dock, and none of the NPCs speaking made us stutter or freeze. So far, so good. CPU is
no longer docked. We're free.
Cruising along at about 19% capacity, which is awesome in my view. So a couple of things that I did. New CPU, new motherboard. I got a new M2 SSD, which I transferred Starfield to. Hopefully that will give me faster access speeds, because looking back over my logs, whenever I would crash, it would seem like it would be either the CPU that was pegging out or the SSD that was pegging out. So we've got a few upgrades to take care of that. We'll see. I keep saying that, but we will. Let's see how this space battle goes.
What a ride! Switching grav drive to normal propulsion.
Yeah, I've been saving up for the upgrade for quite a while. And Friday afternoon, I just decided to
and move.
pull the trigger.
It is unlikely they will simply surrender, but we can hope.
You okay, man?
I'm going to end you.
Hello?
Just get up. Why do they even try?
I don't know. Whoa, hey, you. I am cautiously optimistic. All right, who's left? Anybody? Nobody? Huh, okay. Hello there. How you doing? Alright, I'm feeling good about this. Ship's a lot bigger than I thought it was. All right then. Man, what kind of ship is this? I thought it was smaller. Well, you know what? Never kiss a gift fish. It just keeps going. Yeah, well. Alright, ship is mine. That is so much better than that business we had to do before. Alright, let's get back aboard. So yeah, as I was saying, stopped Friday afternoon at Micro Center and picked up a few things. I had it all put together
Clean separation, Captain. Perfect.
by probably 9:30 Friday night. But of course, there's always issues. The first of which was I couldn't get my power supply to power up. I couldn't, for the life of me, figure out what was going on. Had to take it all apart, take it out, did the paperclip test to see if it would power up. Yeah, it was fine. Okay, great. Luna Smith, welcome. Good to see you here. What was I saying? Did the paperclip test. Power supply was fine. Started putting things back together one item at a time. Motherboard. Turned it on. I could see a light on the motherboard. Okay, that's fine. Added the graphics card. Saw another light. Okay, that's fine. One bit and after another. And finally, started going through checking all the connections, and wouldn't you know it, the power switch was not seated correctly 100%. Little what, 8 pin, 7 pin. It's going good.
How many times we jump,
Thank you for asking.
never gets old. Hit their engines high if you need that grand ride.
Thank you for following, by the way, Luna Smith. I just noticed that
And we're
notification.
docking.
And another huge ship, seemingly. What the? Who did that? Who is doing this? Hope you don't play that.
Now you're mine.
Andresia's got somebody somewhere.
Give up already.
What is happening? Oh, that's that idiot up there. Wait, is that the idiot or is that Andresia? What is happening here?
Best not to leave anything useful behind.
Dude was getting a little well, carried away with those grenades. There's some contraband. Get a little gravity. Luna Smith. Follow me on Twitter? Sure, I'll follow back. As long as you're not a bot. The only people I won't follow back on Twitter are people who, I call them people. They're accounts that have 0 posts. I mean, obviously that's a dead giveaway for me anyway. Let's see, what have we here? So, now that I am all upgraded, I've gone back into my settings and I've increased the quality of the graphics, and what a mess. I'm on 1440 now, so it definitely looks better on my side. Oops. What is going on? What's it gonna do? I need to hit the salvage button. Yes. Alright, let's get out of here, Andreja. I only saw one piece of contraband, but it was just... I wasn't really looking real close.
Assuming...
Looking good here. Good. That makes me feel better. I was really feeling bad about streaming such low quality.
It's released. Let's go.
Lady.
They lost their shield. Tragic. Just tragic.
How was I able to,
Target ship's engine seems to be
how was I
having
able to
trouble.
board
Too bad. So sad.
with more ships after me here? Ah, yes, you say that salvage is going to Gren. And he does share a little bit with me, but the ship actually remains in my inventory. And I don't know if that's a glitch because of the... oh my goodness. Look at all the goodies there. Good grief. All right. Spaceship debris. Heimdall Station is still there. I thought it was imploded. I'm feeling much better about the game now.
In one instant, the stars are rearranged. We are here. Air pressure, seals, ship integrity, all good. Docking is complete. Good work, Captain.
Thanks, Barrett. Appreciate it. Okay, first, let's check our ship inventory. Crimson Fleet Spectre. 2 Crimson Fleet Spectres. Those were the ones we just took.
Hello.
Hello.
Those ships you flagged, stripped and sold. Here's your cut.
See, he only gave me 1,000 credits,
Be well.
but we've still got the ships, and I think that's probably a conflict with mods, but I'm okay with it.
Pilot recognized. Ship data active. Inspect at will.
Ooh, 199. Nope. Bender does not have enough credits. Oh, dadgum. Oh well.
Thank you for your patronage.
What do I have? I've got some junk I could sell.
Pardon. Hello. If you have credits, I have merchandise.
The clicking here is a lot. It's still slow. I mean, if I were on the den, I could probably click much faster to sell these, but much improved, though. Much improved. What do I have? What am I carrying? Oh. I've got some contraband that's probably adding to my weight. Let's go to the den and clear out that contraband.
Ship's clear. It's just us among the stars again, Captain.
I need to build up my ship command ability so I can bring my full crew aboard.
Tiny tin can of fragile humans has survived being hurtled through space once more.
Ooh, making chili, huh?
Seals are locked and we are docked.
How may I be of service? Yes, of course.
Just one contraband. Good grief, man. We got a lot of junk from those guys. Yeah, see how fast this is going? Yeah, I couldn't click that fast on the Sky Dock or the Star Dock or whatever. What did I do?
Was there something you needed? By all means.
I wanted to check. Nah. So I picked up this modified calibrated A15, which was a legendary, and I did a little upgrading to it. I still like to put a suppressor on it, and I'd like to give it high-powered ammo, but I think it's pretty. It's probably going to be a little better than the one I've been using once I'm finished with it. Let's see. Yeah, I'll hold on to that. All right. On with the day's festivities. I'm going to go through our activities and kind of clear some of these out. A lot of these are on Neon. I think, yeah, that one, this one. I think all of these are on Neon. So we can head there first and take care of those. I don't think I have any contraband on me.
This is Freestar Space. Please hold your current speed and heading while we scan you for contraband. And that's it. Enjoy Neon.
CPU is cruising along at about 20%. SSD is 1%. All right, here's my question. There's no land anywhere on this place. How would you gather these resources? Asking for a friend.
Instincts and hone those corporate skills?
No, I do not. Let's see. I think I need to talk to Saburo first.
Ryujin is hiring the best and brightest of today for our future tomorrow. Submit your application now at the nearest kiosk.
There is
taking
little
in-
question that Ryujin has some influence here in Neon. I wonder how Mr. Bayou feels about that.
Just taking in the sights and seeing how my system is handling it. Frame rate's still pretty decent. Hello there.
It's a wonderful day, my friend. Certainly, my friend.
Anything that I need. Tungsten.
Listen to me, my friend. I hear what the people say on the street. They call me crazy for opening a mining business on an ocean world. I was aiming so much higher, hoping to attract these space travelers, passing through the Volai system on their prospecting journeys. It was stupid to assume I could corner the market on mining supplies and raw materials without a solid foundation. And by God, I've paid the price. You would do that for a total stranger?
Sure, why
Bless
not?
you, my friend. Bless you. I've come up with an idea that I'm hoping will generate a lot of interest in my business. And you were the final element that was missing. If you could bring these flyers to some of the other vendors in Neon, it would explain how we can improve our businesses as a group.
It sounds easy enough.
Wonderful. Simply wonderful. You have no idea the weight you have lifted from my shoulders. I appreciate your help. If there's anything I can do, anything at all, please, let me know. I really appreciate what you are doing for me, friend.
I'm interested in some of your mining gear, but I'm gonna need a discount.
I'm sorry, my friend, but prices are set in stone. I'm afraid I cannot provide any discounts.
You could give him a discount for bulk purchases.
We're fully stocked and ready to sell. If you have a moment, say hello to my wife, Rosa. Let me know if we can make a deal.
No med packs. Got a lot of chasm bass oil though. Trying to think if there's anything I need for research.
Here, let me see that. Oh, not a bad idea. You might be onto something here. Thanks for bringing this to me.
If only they were all so
Thanks for stopping by our shop.
friendly and
I had to
cooperative.
chase more zone heads.
Euro amps? Oh yeah. Boost packs.
I don't know if this guy, I'll take one or not. Can't remember.
Your dad's jumping in from where?
Paradiso. All this time we thought he was just being some miserable hermit
customer.
of tequila.
Feel free to spend
Think
your
he finally
credits.
regrets
Or
disappearing
get the
all
hell
those
out.
years ago?
Your pick.
No.
Yeah? You need something? If you're here for blend, I just had a new batch come in last night. No mystery, the name says it all. Look, I don't have time for chit-chat. I've got a lot of business to take care of, so if you don't mind hurrying this along, that'd be great.
You're just gonna
Soon as
stand there
word gets
behind
out,
that
blend is
counter
back in
all
stock.
day, so shut up.
It's going to be a stampede.
I'd like to buy some liquor, please.
Sure. Got more than you can handle.
You don't know me. Blend. Slows time by 20%. 75% damage resistance. Minus 20 O2 recovery. Caffeine and a potent secret ingredient. I wonder what that could be. Okay.
Probably because you can't buy it anywhere else except at my shop. And I mean anywhere. as in the entire settled systems. It's got a special blend of secret ingredients that you can only find in Neon.
25,000 credits? No.
But, what? No, I don't care about any of your damn secrets. Wait, do you really think I'm that stupid? Let's get one thing straight. The recipe for blend dies with me, and there's nothing anyone can do or say that will make me change my mind. If that's a letdown for you, then all I can say is, you better get used to disappointment. What are you, the nosy type? Why do you care? But if you must know, business is good. It's always good. Blend is a local phenomenon. It gets people in the door. So are you going to buy any, or are you just gonna talk my ear off? No, are you crazy? I've got a captive audience here. Business is booming. Blend is part of the Neon charm. It's iconic. Not to mention that Blend's mix of special ingredients can only be found here.
Yeah.
Whatever. Just hand it over. I'll look at it on my own time.
Oh, okay then.
Got plenty of ice-cold drinks in stock. All day, all night.
Piss off, creep.
I gotta tell you, man. Landed.
Alright, let's see. Who's next?
Yeah? What do you want? If you're here to buy, take a look around the shop. Just keep your hands where I can see them. Good. Then just buy what you want and get out of here. If you don't like it, talk to Styx. He runs our, complaints department.
You say that like I'm supposed to be afraid of him.
That's more like it. You know, I'm sick and tired of people coming in here and treating Styx like he's some kind of sideshow exhibit. I mean, look at that graffiti they sprayed onto his chassis. If I could find the asshole who did that, I'd make him pay for the paint removal. I've got more than you can handle.
Let's see if he's got anything special. Boom, boom. Doesn't look that special. The buzz cut. Oh, it's got a black skin. That's different. High velocity, armor piercing, and still only 6 damage.
I don't need any handouts. I'll pass.
All right, then.
You'd do that? Huh. Okay. Maybe I misjudged you.
You did.
Huh. I'm glad you see Styx as more than just a possession. The lowlife that did this to my buddy calls himself Warlord. You can probably find him somewhere near Euphorica. Scare the crap out of this punk, and it'll teach all the Ebside lunatics that nobody messes with me and the Styx. The other day, Styx, I met a miner from Gazal.
And we still have a long way to go.
Thought I was gonna get hit up by that goober by the door. Guess I came in the wrong entrance for him. Looks like I need to increase my graphics a little bit more. See all that tearing there in the shadows? I'm gonna kind of do that slowly as I Hello, citizen.
What I don't sell ends up in trawl.
Rather be doing this than getting mixed up with the gangs. I was searching you, but still.
That's wild.
Let's see.
Go.
And you may even have a chance.
I passed by the store today, boss. Your tag's still on it.
Ha! And it's gonna stay that way. If that old Cyclops knows what's good for him.
Never know.
Epside is ours. The Strikers are a bunch of babies, afraid of a little blood. You like art?
Hey, Micah, let me get a Chimera.
I'll have that ready for you shortly.
Then you should see the tag job on the robot at Neon Tactical. It's my best work. Only when I have a knife in my hand. The rest of the time, I just paint. That Cyclops should be thanking me. I dressed up his toy real nice, gave him a total makeover. He's lucky that's all I did after what that thing did to my crew. The freak didn't tell you?
Nope.
I figured he'd be gloating about it. Man's got nothing else. We tried to rob his store and reload our crew. That's when his little toy unloaded on us.
Well, that's the purpose.
Lost some good disciples in that group. If anything, that freak should be paying me. I thought it was pretty clever. If I trashed it, it'd stink for a bit, but he'd get over it. So I took a can of spray paint and put my tag on it. Now, every time that Cyclops opens up that eye, he's gonna see my art on his buddy. Yeah, I do. And I'll make art out of your guts if you step out of line. And what makes you think I will?
You think the Strikers... Or you got the Strikers to worry about. Don't waste time with Rennick.
I really hope so. And that's why we hit up his store in the first place. We need more firepower. I'm still listening. All right. The Cyclops is one thing, but I know better than to mess with you. Besides, that Model A shredded my gun arm. I can't aim straight, let alone paint. Here, you give this to that freak and tell him we're even.
Oh, okay then.
See you soon.
No, you better not. That was easy. Having the diplomacy trait is very helpful sometimes. So far, so good.
You're out there a lot, right? In space?
Yeah.
Just do us all a favor and never turn into one of those spacers. Robbing, stealing, killing. Even the Crimson Fleet.
Okay. All right, Frank.
Vito. Good work. I hope you made him squirm.
Sounded like the same voice actor from the pilot on UC, yeah.
Good. I bet that punk shit his pants when you threatened him. Thanks. Styx is gonna get a new paint job, a coat of wax, the works. He's gonna look brand new. Oh, and here, for your trouble. Styx, I wonder how things would have been different if I took a different path. If I flipped the coin of life, it came out heads instead of tails.
I'm sorry. I did not understand your query. Please rephrase.
Yeah, you got a point. I would have screwed it up either way.
It's actually not a bad job.
Welcome to Neon Tactical.
All right, let's spin that skill point. What do I need? I need that. I need that. And I need that. I need so much. But I need this as well. So I might as well pick this. Buy cheaper, sell more. And I can eventually get to my leadership. Alright, let's see. Trade authority's not gonna...
This better need something. Always happy to take your money. And here I thought you were just wasting my time.
Nothing special about that one. Nah. What's he got? Anything good? Nah. I already looked at that. All right.
I don't need it. Not interested.
Man, what a dick.
You done here? Time to move on.
Read the room, buddy. I'm already on my way out.
You know I went to chef school? This ain't exactly where I saw myself.
Ready to make your own.
You wanna head to Euphorica after work tonight?
Nah, I'm feeling a little burnt out.
Hello there! Let me know if you
How
need
about hitting up the
anything.
rooftops?
Hello there.
Welcome to Sig Heart's Outfitters. Everything you need to explore the settled systems. If I don't have it, you don't need it.
Guten Tag. Wie geht's?
It's a date.
I can promise you, I'm not just using hyperbole to get your business. I've spent years perfecting my business by polling customers, measuring sales,
Polling
and
your
carefully
customers.
adjusting my inventory to cater to just about everyone. So take your time, look around, ask me questions. You won't be disappointed.
All right.
Thank you for noticing. I have a lot of overhead in this place, and just between you and me, I am up to my eyeballs in debt. This is a prime spot, right next to the spaceport terminal. But the bills and the rent here are astronomical. Sure, and going in, I expected it to be expensive. Anyway, I don't want to bore you with the details of my business all day. You're here to shop.
Yeah, that's right.
So why don't you help out a poor shopkeeper like myself and buy something? Sure, I have everything you need to explore the settled systems.
Let's see. Nothing special. Nothing special. Med packs. Always need those. Let's see. Everybody's got tons of chasm bass oil. Until you're looking for it. Tantalum, I don't think I need any. All right. Hey, come back here. I'm not done
Come on
talking to you.
in, please. Have a good look around. Business could always be better. I'll take that.
Alrighty then.
Remember to steer clear of Neon Security. They're up to no good.
You are probably right.
You're listening to the Settled Systems News Network.
Sophistication, the Emporium, Neon's premier seller of all things incredible and exclusive.
Where am I?
You fought hard to get to where you are. Here in Neon, you visit a rarefied
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna.
I'm planning on renting
You
a
are
ship
the
and going on sale.
and you deserve.
I don't think this guy is gonna
So,
wanna.
why did you drag me in here?
You said you wanted to buy something nice for
Can I
your
help you?
girlfriend, so here.
Are you sure you're in the right place? You certainly don't look like one of our usual clientele.
Hey, you're the one that told me she has
My apologies, then. Please forgive my disrespect. We have quite a few, shall we say, thugs that find their way into my establishment and create a disturbance.
Isn't that always
In
the way?
fact, there's a particular Seoka member who calls himself Headlock, who repeatedly torments me by damaging my goods. Ah, yes, the authorities. Neon Security. Corrupt, bumbling idiots who couldn't solve a crime if it occurred right in front of their faces.
This is also assuming that Neon Security is not already aware and looking the other way. Or worse, actively involved. Approaching them will almost certainly not help.
Yeah.
Anyway, I've already taken up too much of your valuable time. Was there anything else I could help you with? Cash only, please.
Solomon's calculations. Holy smokes. Man. I wonder if I could sell these things to this guy for this kind of price. Probably not.
Oh? Well, maybe I'll give it some thought. Maybe.
I'll handle headlock for you.
Oh my goodness, that's such a relief. You have no idea. Thank you for accepting my offer. Headlock's quite a dangerous gentleman. I
He'd like
believe
to
you can
think
find
he
him
is.
hanging out somewhere in Epside near Frankie's Grab and Go. You say that, but Seoka aren't exactly pushovers when it comes to this sort of thing, so you better watch your ass. Anyway, that's really all I know. Head back here when you've taken care of the situation. Good luck.
Good luck.
Please visit us again if you're in the market for luxury items.
Come, my love.
Sounds like a cause any trouble, and I'll drag you straight to lock.
If you can. You still working in that same spot, buddy?
I'm a little busy right now.
You lost, kiddo? Yeah, well, make it quick. I ain't a fan of loitering. I had some high hopes for this shop back when my husband and I opened it a while back. These days, if you ain't a regular, you're usually trouble. We'll see about that. Just the usual.
A little bit of ammo. Let's see. No med packs. Look at that. Everybody's got chasm bass oil.
No, thank you.
Didn't think so.
Never heard of them. Now, are you gonna buy something or just annoy me all day?
I'm gonna work on annoying you.
How am I supposed to know where he is?
You know.
You're just annoying enough that this might work. You're probably right. You just won't give up, will you?
No.
Yeah, I know Headlock can't stand them. And I heard some of the other Sioka can't either. That boy doesn't know how to keep himself out of trouble. What'd he do this time? Well, if any place should be terrorized, it may as well be the Emporium. In any case, if you're so desperate to find him, he and his friends are probably hanging out in Warehouse 4, somewhere near there. I gotta ask, what are you gonna do with him? I have no affection for him whatsoever. He's a good-for-nothing thug, and a boastful one at that. I wouldn't mind seeing him get smacked around and put in his place. But that doesn't mean I think he should be killed. That's one way to punish him. You'll just bore him to death. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a business to get back to. If you aren't gonna buy anything, you better run along. Until next time.
You're bothering me.
Sorry about that.
Then leave. It's one of my rules, and it served me well. Besides, you don't want to talk to me. Fact is, I'm not a good man. Best keep your distance.
Aren't you a tracker?
No, I'm not. Not particularly.
I see.
Yeah, I bet you do. Yeah, keep things short. Don't drink on the job, drink every minute after. Never play cards with a street rat. Don't love what you can't respect. That's all I got. Anything more would break the first rule.
What was that again?
I work the warehouses. Clock in, clock out, mind my business. Gangs leave me alone. You should too.
Okay. See you later.
Uh-huh.
Or not. Why are you telling me to do that? Deal with headlock.
Quit staring.
Ain't nobody staring at you. Madame Sauvage's place. Let's see, do I still have... I think I do. I haven't seen it. It's worn off.
If you're not here to do business, you'd best leave before we get pissed off. And who do we have here?
Paramore
You here for
just worn
business,
off.
Or to get your head caved in?
Boy, that is mean talk.
Is that so? I'm not just some low-life thug anymore. I'm with the Sioka now. You mess with me, you'll mess with the whole syndicate, and that won't end well for you. Oh yeah? Those are big words coming from a nobody. So go on, hotshot. Give me a reason why I should leave Tevin and his shitty little store alone. Go on, enlighten me. But don't waste my time.
Let's see. I'm going to kill you if you don't listen to me. I'm not sure how much more blunt I can be. Security is not going to be an issue.
Looking over your shoulder in neon can get old. I don't think things would be that extreme, but I guess I get your point. Can't believe I'm saying that. It kills me to say this, but I see your point. Fine. We won't go around to the Emporium any longer. Whatever. Next time, I might not be so nice.
Me neither.
Try anything, you're dead.
We're done here. Guys are hilarious. If you were as mean as you are ugly, you might be dangerous.
Nova Galactic all the way. When it comes to ship design,
I'm not going that way. I don't want to talk to that guy.
If you're wondering what that smell is, it's neon.
Welcome, off-worlder.
You fought hard to get to where...
Would you care? We sell only the finest goods for the discerning customer. Oh my. Now that is a true relief. I thought I would never be rid of him. I'm not one to get involved with the rabble, so I'm glad you came along when you did. Thank you for your help.
Thank you.
It was good to have you in my shop. Farewell.
Look, man, have a heart. I can't pay right now, but I'll spot you next time, okay?
Do I look like an idiot? Tell me,
Whoa.
do I have a sign that says idiot taped to my back?
No?
I know what you've been wasting your money on. Damn junkies. You pay the posted price, or you don't get anything at all. I'm running a business here. I don't give handouts.
Okay. Jeez, sorry.
Trying to see if it's worthwhile selling some stuff to this guy. I mean, he obviously marks these things up a lot, but... probably not. You have not seen me do the Ryujin thing. On account of, I hate the Ryujin thing. I will eventually, but...
Hello. Hi there. Welcome to Terra Brew. How can I help you? Certainly. Please take your time.
Okay. Nothing. Yeah, the Ryujin thing is just a whole lot of sneaking around, and it's really annoying.
We've been here an hour already. Maybe you should have figured out what you
Hi there. Welcome to Enhance.
I just never thought I'd have the credits to be here.
Welcome to Enhance. If you're tired of seeing that same old face in the mirror every morning and you're looking for something different, we can help. Our state-of-the-art machinery uses a patented proprietary technology that can reshape your facial features or give you a new head of hair. For a small, one-time fee, you can enhance yourself and bring a big, warm smile to your brand new face.
Plus, it's me.
I'll take a look, but I won't make any promises, okay?
On myself.
Hey, whatever you choose is going to be fine. And we're all going
If
to
you're
love
looking
it
for a new
because you're
you,
still you.
I'm always ready to help.
Thanks. You all are the best.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get purple hair.
Look at you. Hotel Bullseye. Your home away from home, here on Neon.
Your trained and certified physicians are qualified to assess and treat
Neon. Instant sensory overload.
Several areas currently zoned as residential are seeking to allow home-based businesses. This seemingly simple request has brought bitter controversy that seems no closer to resolution. After one meeting was broken up by a shouting match between citizens on both sides of the issue, the matter was moved to a closed-door proceeding. But even that move has not resolved the matter.
Hello, my friend. Let me know if you need any assistance with the flyers. Ah, thank you so much, my friend. I believe that this will be a great boon for my business.
Yeah, we'll see.
Thank you for taking the time to do this for me. It is not often to see such kindness here in Neon.
Well, for 17,500 credits, I will do it any day.
It was good of you to stop by, my friend.
Let's see. Who else? Who else? Doc Manning.
Hey there.
Hello.
Got the
Hope
shake.
you're feeling well today.
Don't worry. Doc Manning will fix you up.
There's a voice I've heard before.
Oh my goodness. Another poor soul. All right. Tell me what happened to you. Is it an Aurora overdose?
Yeah.
Something else, perhaps?
Down off Aurora isn't easy. Took me months to shake it off.
The doc, he is...
Oh, you're certainly welcome to take a look, but I'm afraid we're dangerously low on supplies.
You kidding? No one cares if you're addicted.
I can assure you it isn't by choice.
That's what they want.
You see, I'm a bit at odds with the current administrator of Neon. His drug is turning the streets into a graveyard, and he doesn't seem to care. We've argued about it on more than one occasion, and all he's done is try to persuade me to quit. Thinning out my supply chain is his newest tactic. There is, actually, but it requires outside assistance. At this point,
outside assistance.
I've resorted to asking anyone that has a ship registered outside of the Voli system to bring me medical supplies. I pay them for the supplies, of course, but it's the only way I can sneak them past Bayou's people at the spaceport. Now, if there's anything else I can do for you, anything at all, you just let me know. That would be amazingly helpful. It's a relief to meet someone who gives a damn about anyone other than themselves for a change.
I'm just doing this for the money.
Oh, and I'll pay you directly for the supplies, of course. It's the only way I can sneak them past Bayou's people at the spaceport.
You don't have to pay me.
As much as I'd like to believe that, let's wait and see how you feel after you make the delivery. Anyway, I have a contact over at the clinic in the Narian system. Abby Edding. She's one of the nurses there. She'll get you started. Thank you so much for doing this. You have no idea how helpful it'll be for the poor folk that live in Ebside.
All right, then.
Try not to get hurt out there.
Kill for a cup of coffee right about now.
Security cares far more about what the effort to make this place livable is astounding. There's no end what can be accomplished when there are credits to be made. I shall stand guard while you focus.
Saw him. Can't see him. Saw him, but I can't see him. Aha. A little bit out of range. Oh, wow.
The effort to make this place livable is astounding. There's no end what can be accomplished when there are credits to be made.
Didn't you just say that? I think you did just say that. Maybe we need to get you checked out. Hey, everybody. No, I am not using my fleet anymore. I've got a few people assigned here. And as soon as I build up my command ability, I'll get some more. Although, that is not to say that I've, the occasion arises that I won't use the fleet. Yeah, okay. I need chemistry 3, but to get that I need to unlock that ability, and that means making chems. Whoops.
The clinic welcomes all patients, whether Freestar or UC.
Let's see. I need to empty my pockets. I don't think I picked up anything. Oh, I've got that,
Complete. We're good to go.
got Solomon's calculations.
Captain, hello. I am satisfied to see that you survived.
Dr. Cartwright in Aquila City said I was crazy when I told her I wanted to transfer here. Now I kind of understand why.
Are you here for a procedure?
Hey, let's keep our voices down. The clinic doesn't exactly know I'm giving its supplies away. That being said, I've been expecting someone soon. I've heard Bayou really has a vice grip on Neon right now. I have some supplies I can give you. Should be more than enough for now, and it shouldn't draw any suspicion from the clinic. I'll have them loaded onto your ship.
Thank you.
Of course. The people of Neon aren't going to heal themselves. You'll find the supplies on your ship. Hurry along before anyone suspects anything.
Okay. Boy, I would hate working here with these freaking guns everywhere. I mean, what's the deal, guys?
Running this facility is a challenge, even when there isn't an outbreak of some sort.
I've never tried. Does this guy sell ships?
Anything I... Hey, what can I do for you?
No, he does not. I've never actually asked that guy. I've never Never needed ship services here.
Locks, air pressure, drive, all good to go, Captain.
See if it will let me land. Yeah. You know what? While I'm here, get rid of those Crimson Fleet boats.
Anything I can help? We're asking everyone to take care of any leeches on their ships. We don't... I'm sure you can find something you like.
Responder, Falcon, crossbow, Warhorse. Looks a lot like a crossbow 3, Falcon 4. He should have enough. Holy smokes, the value has really gone up. Come on. There we go. Okay, let's go. Just doing a little business. I do think I want to maybe increase my graphics a little bit, just so we'll get rid of that nastiness in the shadows there. I don't know if I can sell Watchtower drops.
Keep moving, the scanners won't hurt you. Don't stop unless you're told to do so.
There's a bounty on you. Get that cleared as soon as possible if you know what's good for you.
There's no bounty on me.
You're looking well today.
Talk to me. Talk to me, Doc.
What can Reliant Medical do for you? Great. Thank you for all of your help. You really came through for me here. Things could have been bad if you hadn't come along. Here, take this. You've earned it.
Woof. I told you I didn't need your money, Doc, but okay. Let's see. James is gonna want me to go talk to Seagart. Wait, there he is.
Fully feel like making a purchase today? Oh, okay. Yeah, that'd be extremely helpful. I honestly don't know what to say.
Maybe a discount?
Fair enough. Just be careful when you're dealing with Sigurd. He can be surprisingly unreasonable when he's cornered. Tell everyone you know about our store.
How can I help you today? Welcome to Newell's. Let me know if you need help with anything.
Sounds like Grandma.
Oh my, do I? That's awful. I should be taking better care of my customers. You'll have to excuse me. With all the ruckus my husband's been making at the Merchant Alliance meetings, it's difficult to get any rest. Poor old man has himself mixed up in a foolish crusade against Dietrich Sieghart, who he's angry at for paying off Neon security. I don't believe he is, no. I think my husband has Dietrich all wrong. He's probably doing what he has to do to survive. Just, please don't tell James I said that. I don't want him to think his own wife is doubting him.
And yet, here you are doubting him.
Well, thank you. I can't remember the last time a total stranger walked into our store and offered to help. It would be so lovely to see my James happy again. He used to smile at me all the time, you know. Now all I see is worry on his face.
Maybe because you keep going behind his back.
I suppose you can speak with him about it if you like. But perhaps you'd like to browse our store a bit before you do?
No, thanks.
Stop by again soon.
If you have a moment, say hello to my wife first.
If the gangs can keep from killing each other, I just might not.
So far, I am very pleased with my upgrade. Haven't seen any big drops in frame rate or any hiccups.
If you'd come on in, please, have a good look around. Come back
what I
soon.
need to do.
We have plenty of...
I may have to convince this guy of something.
Inventorians, welcome to Sieghart's Outfitters. I've been at this location for the last 8 years, but I've had a business in Neon for almost 20.
Wow.
As soon as Ryujin broke ground on the tower, I knew the city would start swarming with people, so I went all in. I love this business. It's my life. I can't imagine doing anything else. Yes, I'm aware of James's objections. That's partly why I don't go to the meetings. But if I don't pay Dexler, I'll lose my business. And what good would joining the Alliance do then? So, really, I don't have a choice here. If they want to fight Neon security, they can. But I need to protect my livelihood. It's fine in theory, but this isn't New Atlantis. It's Neon. Corruption is an institution here. What can a single alliance do to stop what's built into the foundation? I don't want to seem like a defeatist, but frankly, it feels like a waste of time. Really? I didn't know that, but I suppose they used to treat me with respect, until I started paying the protection. But they have to understand, I could lose my business if I don't pay Dexler's fees.
Let's see what this does.
You would vouch for them? I suppose if they are willing to pool their resources, or should I say our resources, we would have some leverage.
Buy
It is
yourself a
not
lawyer.
a great deal of leverage, mind you, but with all of us working together, it may be enough. Okay, you've convinced me. I will stop paying Dexler his safety assurance fee. And tell the Newells I will come to the next meeting. Maybe I will even bring some beverages and snacks.
Blend?
You can't stand up to Neon security on an empty stomach.
Good for you.
Ryujin is hiring the best and brightest of today for our future tomorrow. Submit your application at the nearest kiosk.
So I've got the crowd, I've still got the crowd density set to low. I had it drop down to very low.
If you're looking for supplies, this is the place. Hey there, welcome to Newell's. Well, I'll be. And all you had to do was talk to him?
That's it.
Meanwhile, I was so damn stubborn, I made this whole thing harder than it had to be.
Given you almost went blind, working with half a kilo of fish cuts in your eye. Yeah, I'd agree.
And I'd still be wandering around that storage vat helpless, if not for you. Thanks for your help on this. The Merchants Alliance is finally united. I don't know if we'll ever get a fair shake in the city, but it's a start.
Wow. Thank you very much, Mr. Newell. All right.
Now, James, I don't...
Now what do we got? Borealis. I think Catherine is here. Clover's here.
Hey there, friend. Need something?
Bidigabo, or what's his name, owes Clover some money. Can I fast travel there? Of course not. Why, yes I can. Why, hello, Clover.
Lovely day for it. Again. Look, you can tell Mr. Okaribo that I'm doing everything I can. Blood from a stone, if you'll pardon the expression.
What are you talking about?
Oh. I'm afraid I've stepped right into it again. Damn. You aren't here about Mr. Okaribo's debt to Kelkor. Oh, this is so embarrassing. Let me start over. My name's Clover McKenna, but you can call me Chloe. Sorry for me outburst. I'm not sure. I think he's afraid that I won't be here, and he'll have to deal with my father. Someone who has a lot less patience than I do. Just a few weeks ago, he paid some poor fella to come up here and request a bit more time to pay back his debt. So I snapped at you like that. I thought he'd done it again. That's kind of you. This mess with Mr. Okadibo over at the Neon Mining League has really thrown me off my game. Normally, yes, but in this case, Mr. Okadibo has put me in a real bind. Mr. Okadibo owes a substantial debt to Keltkor. I've given him more than enough time to try and come up with the money, but my father's patience is running out. Frankly, I don't know how much longer I can stall. You'd be willing to help out. That's awfully kind of you. Just because I work for a megacorp doesn't mean I don't have a heart. Saburo, Mr. Okadibo, he's one of the nicest people you'll ever meet, especially in this city. He really needs help, but he's too proud to accept any money from me. Maybe he'd listen to someone like you? That is a rather personal question, and I would prefer we kept things professional, if you don't mind.
So that's a yes.
It's a substantial amount of credits. I couldn't allow you to do that. Just talk to him. Get him to accept my help. And I'll do the rest. If you can get his debt off my conscience, I'd be grateful. It's been on my mind so much I've been keeping a diary. And don't worry about payment. I guarantee you won't be disappointed. McKenna always keeps that promise.
Find Clover's diary.
When he opened the shop, he outfitted it with equipment from our company. Spent a bundle of cash he didn't have. Obviously, business hasn't been going well, because he's fallen way behind on his payments. Opening a mining business on a world almost entirely covered in ocean probably wasn't the most savvy of business plans. I suppose he intended to cater to travelers that were passing through our system. But it's clearly backfired. That poor man. Nice visiting with you.
Alright. Gonna do a quick save here. Look at that. Quick save without a freeze.
Hey, no funny stuff with that boost pack. Got enough flight traffic as it is.
Okay.
Can't talk. I've got a deadline coming up.
This could be tough. Especially since I don't have void form. Yes, I do. But if I use it...
Truly the Great Serpent has blessed you.
Hi, how you doing? Excuse me, I'll just be going.
What do you want to do for the break later?
I don't know, but I gotta get out of here.
I'm glad I ended up at KeltCorp. Miss McKenna treats her employees like family.
I don't know how we did that.
Ever run into spacers?
Yep.
Clearly the intent is to get us into the Astral Lounge. Shall we follow the signs?
No, I don't think so.
I do not know about you, but I am starting to suspect that Benjamin Bayou has a slightly inflated view of himself.
Well, when you got hundreds of people fawning at your feet every day, doing exactly what you say, it tends to... What's the word? Twist your brain. I've known CEOs like that.
What's up?
Here to purchase some mining goods? Oh, she did.
Hold still. Hold
Miss
still. Where
McKenna
you going?
is very kind, but I cannot
Stop.
accept.
Stop.
It is my
Where you
responsibility to pay the loan. If I
Oh my
cannot,
God.
then what happens, happens. Really? Let me take a look. Oh, I did not know she felt this way. She is always so professional. I thought she did not like me. That is why I have sent proxies to negotiate my debt.
Oh, she definitely likes you.
And I like her. Oh, that came out wrong. What I meant to say was, I respect her business acumen. Look at me. My palms are sweating. Regardless, you have done me a service, and for that, I thank you. You can tell Miss McKenna, I mean Chloe, that I accept her offer. I do have feelings for her, and maybe now I will have the courage to tell her. I know they say never to mix business with pleasure, but there are always exceptions. Thank you again for helping me out with the flights.
Yikes. Okay. Can I get in there? Nope.
Something I can do for you, love. Clover McKenna, at your service. That's fantastic! I was worried he'd take it the wrong way, so I'm glad you were able to convince him. I'll arrange for the funds to be transferred immediately. Hopefully Father will forgive the late fees. And
you could stop
if he
wiping down your
doesn't,
table.
I can always reimburse them when he retires. In any case, thank you. And here, for your efforts.
Is that all? Man. Guys are cheap. Even Newell gave me 22.5. All right, what are we? What are we doing? Where are we? Borealis. Let's see. Mitch Benjamin is Mars. I'm not sure. Yeah, Catherine is here. She's the one whose husband got thrown over the rail. Is that it? No.
Yeah? What?
Ah, jeez. Thought it would put me outside the door.
Throwing things off.
The colors.
What do you want?
I would hope for the sake of these workers that after a while you get used to the smell.
Oh, yes. Hello. Hello. I'm sorry if I sound rude, but would you mind coming back later? We're actually closed right now. I just forget to pull down the shutters.
Oh, okay.
I'm afraid so, but I don't really want to talk about it right now. Perhaps another time, when I'm feeling up to it. All right, I suppose there's no harm. Would be nice to get it off my chest. The thing is, well, I lost my husband, Thomas, last week. He supposedly had a heart attack and fell from the upper platform. Of course, that's the official word from Neon Security. I'm not so sure they're telling me the truth. No, they certainly aren't. How that security officer could stand there and tell me Thomas died of a heart attack. Well, it's a damn lie is what it is. I'm sorry, this is my problem. You're just here to shop, and here I am filling your head with my conspiracy theories. Please forgive me.
Let's see.
Oh my. You're the first person in this awful, awful city that's reached out to help me. Thank you. The truth is all I've ever wanted. I suppose the proper place to start would be with Neon Security's witness, Tevin Anastas, that pompous ass over at the Emporium in Neon. Just please be very careful. I don't want to end up with 2 murders on my conscience. It was nice speaking to you.
Well, that was a first. I have never been able to get her to talk to me without waiting for like 2 days and coming back. Really don't like that graphic tearing there.
Still remarkable.
Too bad I can't squeeze any Aurora from this fish.
So what do you say? Are you ready to steal? Behold, the Emporium.
Now that headlock's no longer a problem, things are much calmer around here. Thank you. It's always good to see you. I'm not telling you a thing.
Well, his
I've already
attitude changed
reported
in a
what I
hurry.
saw to security. Stop wasting my time and leave. Your presence is bad for business.
Would he accept just 1,000 credits?
You could have just led with that. No need to waste my precious time. I saw it happen. Thomas was murdered and thrown into the ocean. Afterwards, I foolishly reported the incident to security. For my efforts, I was rewarded with a gun to my head and threatened with death if I didn't keep silent. No. The officer that threatened me was completely different. And the murderer wasn't wearing a uniform. I'd wager that the murdering bastard has a friend in security that's covering things up for him. It was hard to hear over the commotion, but I'm sure I heard Thomas call his attacker Russell and Rusty a few times. From what I could gather, the attacker was after credits, and Thomas refused to give him any. After that, well, Thomas went for a swim. God, no. I've seen him around here and there, but if he ever were to come into my shop, I tell him to leave immediately. In fact, I would never even talk to someone like him. I have no business dealing with petty criminals or Aurora addicts. Where else would someone like him be, He stays at the sleep crates near Madame Sauvage's place.
Of course.
In any case, when you confront him, my name cannot be mentioned. I'd very much dislike sharing Thomas's briny fate. And with that, I must insist you leave me in peace. That is, of course, unless you'd like to make a hefty purchase.
You just made $1,000 profit. You don't need me to buy anything else. 1,000 credit profit, sorry. Got that wrong.
Sophistication. Ready to make your ultimate discovery?
Nearest kiosk.
A name that inspires rage, fear, and sometimes wonder to this very day. A mere decade after Jasper helped form the Crimson Fleet in 2240, he disappeared. This Despite endless speculation and conspiracies, no one knew what happened. Until now.
If they want to take
Recently
results
uncovered
today,
evidence confirms that Jasper Crick met his end on a derelict vessel found in the Bannock system. Why he was there remains unknown, but it appears that he died marooned on that ship, likely perishing of starvation. The evidence is under intense scrutiny, but so far even the most skeptical analysts have found no reason to doubt the authenticity. The questions surrounding the final whereabouts of Jasper Crick have finally been answered.
Ryujin Industries is looking for the
that guy's gonna hit me up about the strikers. Missed him.
Nice. The astral elves got you dead.
What am I supposed to be doing here? Oh, wrong way. Hey, Rusty.
Hey, buddy. Why don't you throw a few credits my way, huh? Help a guy out, yeah? End up in the ocean? What the hell are you... Wait. No. He told me that everything was taken care of. No one would know. Listen, you gotta hear me out. I never meant to do anything. It was an accident. A friend, an old buddy in security. But that's all you're getting from me. I'd rather take my chances with you than with him.
Somebody he is.
Why else? I needed some creds for Aurora, and everyone knows he and his wife run that shitty little shop. All they do is rip people off. He was bound to have creds. I got in a fight with Thomas. I asked him for some creds, but the bastard wouldn't give me anything. Things got out of hand. He ended up falling off the upper platform. It was an accident, I swear. Then I called my buddy in security and told him what happened. He took care of everything after that. Hell no, I'm not doing that. I'm a lot of things, but I'm not a rat. Listen, I messed up, I know that. But nothing can change what's already done. Just let me go and I'll disappear forever. No one will ever see me again. No one even needs to know I'm alive. Just... come on, just let me go. Oh my God. You don't need to worry. No one will ever see me again. I swear it.
And yet, you're still standing here. Get out of here, dude.
I'll never come back. I swear.
So get out. Go. Idiot.
Hello.
I feel like that's not, like, right. A little hesitation there, a little lag. That's the first I've seen this playthrough.
Thomas didn't die of a heart attack. That's a total lie.
You're right.
Can I get you anything? Please, tell me everything you know. I want to hear it all. I knew it. I just knew that I was being fed lies. Nothing added up right from the start. Neon security. How can they sleep at night and act like my husband's life wasn't worth anything? My husband's killer. Did you find him? What happened to him? Rusty. I believe he was one of the Generdyne workers that would come around and cause trouble. Steal things, vandalize, or the
Worked for
like.
Generdyne, and
They
he still
were
had to
a
do
rowdy
that?
bunch. My husband usually handled the troublemakers and became well acquainted with Rusty and his so-called friends. Vandalism and shoplifting is one thing, but murder? I just never thought things could go this far. So, what did you do with Rusty? Well, I guess I don't much care for what you did with him, as long as he paid for what he did. And about security, did you find out which officer is behind the cover-up? Yes, you're right. It just boils my blood thinking about what they did. But I must say that I feel oddly vindicated just by knowing the truth. The uncertainty was constantly eating away at me. At least I can take solace knowing that justice was served, at least to some degree.
Yeah, it wasn't
I never
really.
would have figured out the truth without you. I have credits for you here.
No, you keep it.
Oh, you're so sweet. In any case, please know how grateful I am that you helped me. You're the only person to ever show kindness to me in this city. And now that I know the truth, I can try to focus on
You
healing.
need to get out of here.
Thank you for everything, from both myself and Thomas.
Okay.
It'll work itself out. I'd rather not get mixed up with the syndicate or gang stuff.
Borealis. I think Borealis is the last one. Yep. Let's go see.
Are you making fun of my cooking? No. I just don't want to repeat this.
Chunks Express. Choose your chunks. Fast travel from here. No. Oh, I can get the neon core.
Want to challenge your instincts and hone those corporate skills? Ryujin is hiring the best and brightest of today for our future tomorrow.
Alright, now that I'm here, I'm going to check the Trackers Alliance thing. Yeah, I'm not wanted by any faction. That security guard at the entrance was full of crap.
This place is insane!
I feel like I know you.
You want to talk or no? Keep trying to talk.
Yeah, sorry, I don't do autographs. Now that would be something new for a change. You can't even imagine how many people ask for an autograph or picture after I've been modding all night. It gets really annoying. Programming the beats? Turning the dials? Come on, stay with me here. Hey, I love my fans. I just don't like when they take things too far, you know? My music slate's gone. Completely vanished. I had all of my new songs figured out on that thing, and someone ripped me off. Total drag. Oh man. Wow, that would be so cool. Yeah, please. I thought I sensed a decent aura around you when you walked up.
If it keeps the music flowing.
Exactly. So, anything you can do to help is appreciated. Oh, and if you're looking for a lead, talk to Micah. She works the bar at Euphorica, and she's a walking grapevine. Anyway, I got to figure out how I'm going to mod my next set. I'll see you around, okay?
Okay.
Zone safe.
Did she say zone safe?
Seen a leech in a while. You think the city got them all?
Yeah, probably. See if Mom and Dad are here. Look at that.
Nothing like some Aurora to take the edge off.
Oh,
The
I
money
don't see
you
what
sent
the big
home?
deal is. It's
Well,
all legal.
It means a lot. To both of us. Well, hello. Didn't expect to see you here.
You guys are so busted.
I'm glad at least one of us is having a good time. Your mother found a deal. One hell of a deal. An all-inclusive vacation package to Neon.
It's a retirement present.
And, well, everyone's heard about the Astro Lounge. Absolutely not.
Well, probably not.
No, we are not.
Mama's a freak.
Wait, what are you doing here?
Yeah, nothing good happens here. I've been here long enough to know that. Figures. Oh, dear Lord. So, let's pretend this never happened, hmm?
Oh, I do think that would be best, sweetie.
That's funny. Citizen?
Seems like the Crimson Fleet is everywhere these days.
A new novel written by Restart veteran and author
Shot in old facilities.
has been climbing the charts. Neck Horizon.
Ah.
Welcome to Galbank, the settled systems premier financial institution.
I used to be an actuary. Now look at
Need a pick-me-up? At Terra Brew, we've got you
Be sure you never find yourself on the wrong end of a bounty.
Enjoy one of our distinct coffee flavors.
No quarter.
Yeah?
Looks like you need to relax.
Here for a drink? If you're planning on using Aurora, we respectfully ask you do so in the members' lounge. I see. I'd be willing to divulge this information for the right price.
You know about it? 15,000 credits?
Thank you for your business. The man you want goes by the name of Stratos. You'll find him at Madame Savage's. He's what you would call a fan of Miss Borealis's works. Or maybe fanatic is a more accurate term. Either way, he's the one you want. But you didn't hear it from me.
Okay then.
Now sit back, relax, and unwind.
Hey there.
Let's see.
Not sure how much longer I can survive doing this lousy job.
Man, it's very dark and steamy around here. I haven't seen anybody with a bounty in a while.
You're in the Vanguard, right? Hey, thanks for your service.
You're welcome.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Bad part of town, buddy. I'm gonna do you a favor. Head back to Bayou Plaza before the disciples get you.
Disciples.
We gotta look out for each other, right? Us crate rats used to think the Ebbside strikers were awful, with all the muggings and shakedowns, but now that they're on the ropes, kinda wish they weren't just holed up in Madame Savage's. Streets are getting bad. Real bad. I mean, yeah, they'll rob you blind, but at least they let you live. They're bad news, but compared to disciples, positive angels. Sure. So, for being so helpful, chance for a donation. Come on, might be saving my life. What with the disciples and all. Have a heart.
I don't want to give this guy 10,000 freaking credits.
Hey, thanks. Look, I mean it. Go back to the plaza. Ain't nothing but shit and misery over here.
I do not want to join the Ebbside Strikers.
In the city that never sleeps.
I was so close to getting out of here.
What a city!
Gonna try it again.
Am I right? You tried velocity yet? It'll change your life.
Have you been to the Astral Lounge? Borealis frickin' rocks! Oh, yeah, I love her music so much!
That hair's got to go.
You a fan of Borealis too? I vibe with that bird hard. She's a beast on the beats. And I love her. Got a track in me head right now. Boom! 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 Yeah, hear it? It's bloody mood, innit? I just need some more Aurora so I can get me head bobbing with the wave. Find that zone.
Sounds like you're a big fan.
Yeah, which is why it pains me to be here and not in the Astral Lounge. I can't stand being away from that place. And, but I can't listen to Borealis if I'm not zoning. That bird's song deserves the best eye Aurora can fly. A fan? Lady, I'm way more than that. I've been following her career since her club hopping days. I know every song, every lyric, and every beat. I can probably tell you the number of hairs on her head, if you cared about that sort of thing. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing weird about it. I just vibe with her music on like a cellular level. You understand? In fact, I've made a whole bloody career out of following that woman. Hell, I probably know that bird better than she knows herself. Lady, there's no way in hell I'm giving you this. This slate brings me closer to her. As her biggest fan, I feel like I deserve to have it.
Gotta be a way to convince you.
Why would I part with the one thing that connects me to her? Damn. I didn't realize this was a work in progress.
Let's try this again.
I really hope so. As much as I hate to admit it, you're right. Okay, you can have the slate. But next time I stop by, I want to hear a mod so sick it beats the piss out of my brain.
Oh, hey. How you doing?
Had a second to chat? I'm in the market for a job that'll get me out of Neon. If you need some muscle on your crew, I might be your girl.
Stealth and lasers.
Man, am I glad to hear that. Thank you so much. So, before we finalize anything, I should probably tell you that I'm a member of the Disciples. If that changes your mind, I get it. Not everybody likes associating with gangs.
As long as you fight for me, I don't care.
No, of course not. I wouldn't involve you in any kind of trouble. The gang's leaders know I'm planning to take a contract job off-world. Thanks. That's a big relief. You wouldn't be the first person to turn me down when they found out. I'm glad I got that off my chest. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to discuss my salary. Loyal service doesn't come free. Not when I have debts to pay off. I'll accept your standard going rate, not a credit less.
36,000.
Works for me. I'm ready to start whenever.
I can't put her on the Kepler.
I have a couple things to sort out here, then I'll head to my post. This is going to be fantastic! I've been waiting my entire life to get out of Neon. So long, Captain.
Okay then.
Howdy.
Love your fit. It may not work for some, but you wear it like a champ.
Well, either way, you can't keep them here forever.
Sauvages.
That side's a bad place for tourists.
nice that she likes her own music.
Feeling the music?
Keep trying.
I'm a little stoned right now. So, let's take it slow, okay? A fan, really. Although, I guess I shouldn't be surprised. They can get pretty possessive. Doesn't matter if it's my things or my time. Yeah, it's not all bad. Love can be toxic, or it can be beautiful. Sometimes, people just confuse the two. But, sounds like it all worked out in the end. I've got my slate, which means the people will get their trip. Inspiration's like a wave. Sometimes, it's hard to catch it before the break. That's what this slate is. A still wave. A feeling frozen in time. And I appreciate you bringing it back to me. Yeah, it looked like nothing was downloaded or tampered with. I'm almost glad it was taken by a fan instead of a competitor. Would have been awful to lose that thing. I was working on a brand new concept piece about floating into the center of existence.
Huh.
I'm not feeling it yet. I'm still working out the last few sections, but eventually I'll give it a spin in the Astral Lounge. Thanks again for finding that thing. Next time, I'll try and keep an eye on it. Oh yeah, absolutely. It allows me to step away from myself for a while and harmonize with the universe. There's music out there, you know, if you listen.
Oh yeah.
The trick is not getting hooked on that feeling. I got close to that state a few times, but reality and responsibility has always managed to pull me back. I started playing music when I was 10. My father had an old electronic keyboard he passed down to me, and I fell in love with the thing. By the time I was 15, I got my first track and started club hopping. I was pretty young, but with my father as manager, he watched my back. 4 years later, and here I am, booked into the hottest club in the settled systems. Pretty crazy.
Okay then. Mom and Dad still here.
Hey, you want to dance?
My God, this place is getting crowded. Must be after work. Well, shoot. Thought I was gonna be rid of this place. Now I got the freaking Ebbside Strikers. Maybe I will let that one go for a while and I'll return this and see what happens.
The smell of lumber, crops, and chunks? Yes, that is chunks.
Where did you get that? Where did I get what? Oh, Solomon's calculations? I didn't mean to come in the store. I got that from Tevin Anastas. I bought it from him. At the Emporium. Yeah.
Everything you see here is a piece of Aquila City's history. Your help in preserving and sharing Aquila City history is greatly appreciated. Let me see. Magnificent. These are Solomon's calculations that he used to do his first solo grav jump here. The data he gathered himself from his telescope in Wyoming, on Earth. Priceless. If you find anything else, please come back. If you ever want to learn more history, please visit.
So there's Solomon's calculations. The original charter. Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 more. I thought Solomon's maps would I thought she'd want those. But I couldn't get her to take them. Let's see, what can we do here? Have I already? I don't think I've already done the junk here.
The death of famed industrialist Ron Hope shocked the settled systems, and now SSNN has exclusive details on his death. It all starts with the scheme to steal farmers' land using a violent mercenary gang known as the First. The First intimidated, extorted, and in some cases murdered innocents in order to acquire farmland for Hope Tech. It turns out the whole scheme was orchestrated by Ron Hope. The ranger who took down Ron Hope says in his final moments, Ron Hope offered extravagant bribes and threats,
wanted extra
and
time
it
to rest.
ultimately broke out into a life-or-death struggle. All of this have left those that survived Ron Hope in a precarious place. What will happen to
Just
Hope
keep your
Town
gun
or
holstered
Hope
during
Tech?
your stay.
Our ranger
You'll be good,
source,
my
for one, believes that Hope Tech is a great company and hopes it'll weather the storm. The heart of the settled systems. SSNN.
Oh, I should visit my house.
Got it good, all things considered.
Haven't been there in a while. I want to dust things off. Everything looks the same. Seems to be where I left it. There it is. I remember now. Let's see. ISO-centered magnets. Okay, just need one. And lubricant. All right, ISO-centered magnet and lubricant. are you doing?
Aquila City is... Do you have business with the Trade Authority?
Yes, I do.
Got it.
Oops. Nope. What about lubricant? No lubricant. Oh well. We'll try shepherds.
I'll say right up front that if you're short on credits, I can't help you. Take a look around. How about I just show you instead of tell you?
See. There it is. Let's get a few. And lubricant. No lubricant? Ugh. Doggone it. What are you doing here?
I love my job. So...
Okay. Armor piercing. And high powered. Look at the damage. And I still need lubricant. Now, when I go fully auto, that's probably going to bring the damage down a little bit, but that's okay. Alright, I'm going to take a short break here, refill my beverage. When I come back, we will continue on. Don't nobody go nowhere. And we are back. Beverage refilled. Ready to go. Alright, what were we doing? I was looking for something else that I had to do here. Maybe I haven't been given those yet.
We should be on our guard if we venture outside the city. The Ashta are quite formidable.
I hope Aquila is treating you nicely. Good to meet you, friend. Name's Elias Cartwright. I'm the mayor of Aquila City. Now, I've got a memory for faces, and I can't say I've seen yours around here before. I make it a point to introduce myself to everyone who passes through our fine city. As the founder himself once said, there's no substitute for a warm welcome and a friendly smile. You're more than welcome. As I'm sure you know, us folk in the Freestar Collective put great stock in human kindness and generosity of spirit. I like to think that's what sets us apart from our neighbors in the United Colonies. We don't rely on machines or bureaucracy. We rely on each other. I won't pry about what brought you here. That's all of your business and none of mine. However, I'd be more than happy to give you the scoop about the core and Midtown. Ah, you must be referring to The Rock. It's home to the largest and oldest cantina in town. That's also where the Council of Governors holds its occasional strategy meetings. As mayor of the city, I have a seat on the council. The Freestar Rangers are headquartered in the upper floors. They've got the best view of the city. I like to think that means they're always keeping an eye on the rest of us. I have to say, I sleep a little easier knowing the Marshal and his Rangers are up there protecting the Freestar Collective. You really are new around here, aren't you?
No.
Aquila's every bit as dangerous as it is beautiful. There are creatures out there that pose a mortal danger to anyone caught out in the open. Foremost among them is the Ashta. They're quick, strong, clever, and damn good hunters. I'd tell you more, but you might not sleep so good. Thankfully, the wall keeps them out. As long as you stay on the right side of it, you've got nothing to worry about. You've got a few choices there. The cantina in the Rock is famed throughout the settled systems for serving the best brew that credits can buy. The hitching post ain't been open long, but most folks seem to like it. If you're looking for a quick drink before moving on, give it a try. Aggie's is a bit of an acquired taste, you might say. Folks who prefer a venue that's a little more rough and tumble tend to feel at home there. Like I said, lots of options.
So 3, that's lots.
The core is the oldest district and represents the original settlement dating back to the days of Solomon Coe. The descendants of the original settlers still make their home there today. Frank's just the latest owner of the old Hassanove Manor, and he's the worst, simply the worst. But it's been a problem since the Hassanove family ran out of heirs. There's a no wrong the Cartwrights have been trying to right for decades. And hence, well, I need help. He's just another slick, rude, neon corporate hack, full of himself and just awful.
Awful.
I mean, the core is history itself. Cads like him don't belong here. I was right to talk to you about this. The last Hassanove was Sahar. Sad tale there. By all accounts, when she lost her last grandchild around 40 years ago, well, it broke her. She packed up and just plain left the estate. Built some farm far from Aquila City, and the protection of its walls. It didn't take long before the Ashta overran the farm, and just like that, no more Hossanovs. The Hossanovs were one of the early families that took to making a living in space. Very industrious, mainly miners. They settled planetside in the earliest days of Aquila City. They helped good old Solomon Coe a time or two, but they didn't fare well living in full gravity after a couple of generations in zero-G. Lots of health issues. Eventually, a string of just terrible luck left only lonely old Sahar Hassanov. Poor lady. And those that were healthy kept leaving Aquila. The call of the stars. A lot of folks thought the same. So I need someone to go to the old Sahar farm, brave the Ashta, and see if she left a will. I swear I'll honor her wishes. Aquila owes her family that much. And if it happens to kick Mr. Big Shot out of the Corps, well, that'll be a bonus. Sahar left no heirs, no instructions, so everything the Hassanovs owned was in limbo. What happened to the estate? Well, you'd have to be a lawyer to make heads or tails of it. But eventually it wound up on the open market, so slick neon corporate shills could grace our community. If she named any heir, we could get the estate back where it belongs. See things made right. You are a blessing. Sahar's farm is elsewhere on the planet. If you can't handle Ashta, please just don't go. I don't want this whole sordid story to have more tragedy. Be careful, and look out for yourself.
I got turned around there for a second. Hello, citizen.
Now that we are here, what will be our next course?
Looks clear.
Blessed are those who walk the path of the promised.
Holy smokes, we landed right on top of it.
Hello.
I don't know what he's talking about. Those Ashta aren't so tough.
Is that for selling later or personal use?
Terrible. Just terrible.
Like I said, be careful. I'd rather you forget the whole Hasanov business rather than getting hurt.
I'm not hurt.
I wish my granddad was still with us. What happened to the Hasanovs never sat right with him. You got it! That's wonderful! But Blake Aldwell... Let me think back. There was a Blake. Might be we can track him or any surviving kin down. I'll get my lawyer on this. Frank Langston's in for a rude surprise. And we can maybe see a Hasanov return back to the core. They helped make the Freestar Collective. If they have living heirs, well, it's more than I could have hoped for. You've more than earned this. You've done the city a great service.
Woohoo! Alright, what else we got? Trevor and Mitch. Those are on Mars. Reliant Medical and Zeneda are on Gagarin. Sergeant Yumi is on New Atlantis. Percival's on Mars. Let's go to Elios. It's an easy enough one.
Jump soon. I'm making another run out of New Atlantis, taking universals out in the stars. To get closer to God and to appreciate the galaxy and all its majesty. We grav jumped to a few different systems. We're lucky to have some pilgrims who have never been off-world. Seeing so many marvels can be a life-changing experience. Space travel is dangerous, but fortunately, most ships don't engage us. Whether it's respect for our religious beliefs or the fact that we carry only passengers, I don't know. Have you ever felt something spiritual while traveling the stars? I've jumped dozens of times, and I still don't know I've had the revelation that Keeper Aquilus describes. But I'll keep jumping. I completely agree. It was a pleasure talking with you. We have to be going. But I hope God watches over you out there in the stars.
Landing site is clear. Let's head down.
Good day, Captain.
How you doing?
Oh, hi. We're not exactly open, but did you need something for your ship? Got anything you need to offload? Trade Authority is always buying. Kiosk right here for you. I'm sure you can find something you like.
Dragonfire. Wanderlust, huh? Different. Thank you.
My man is missing, and you're all just here, what? Waiting for him to wander back through the gate?
Mr. Halftown, we are trying, but we don't have the manpower.
And now half my crew thinks your little band of convicts is just waiting to drag us off and scrap us for organs.
Mr. Halftown, our security officer has been put into the infirmary trying to find your worker. We're doing everything we can. All I ask is that you and your crew be patient. You have nothing to fear from us convicts. We are handling it.
Then get it done. Or else we are going to have problems.
You have my word.
Hey. You want to turn around and talk to me?
I'm sorry, love, but the Elios retreat isn't taking new residents right now. We've had some issues. A missing person chief among them. But you're welcome to rest up and refuel here as long as you'd like. So long as there's no bounty hunter after you that's going to kick my brand new door off its hinges. That the truth? Because I can't say it's going to be easy work. But if you found the construction crew's missing man, we'd all owe you.
Well, he was last seen a few days ago, so we don't think he could have gotten far. We sent our lone security officer to find him, but things didn't go according to plan out there, and now he's taken up residence in our infirmary. So if you're offering, we'll absolutely take the help.
Okay.
You don't know how happy I am to hear it. But if you're going to be helping us, well, you should know who it is you're working with first.
Okay.
The staff here, we come from some challenging backgrounds. Nearly all of us have spent time behind bars at one point or another. But our plan is to make this place, the retreat, into something we wish we'd all had. A place to help the galaxy's incarcerated get themselves on firmer footing. We'll bring them here, pay off their bounties, get them job training and a support network. Help them build regular, stable, boring lives to keep them out of the system for good. But I won't pretend that that sort of work doesn't make some people uncomfortable, so I just wanted to make sure you were aware before you signed on.
You could all be cannibal circus clowns.
You are a lifesaver. First place you'll want to start is the infirmary. Our security officer, Greg D'Angelo, was in the process of tracking our missing person, a Mr. Killman, but was injured in the process. He should be able to get you pointed in the right direction.
Okay, then.
I'd get out of here while you can. I would. It wouldn't get me fired.
My crew isn't lifting a finger until my man is found. Can't believe it, because I'm not the one whose job it is to keep this place secure. I'm just the guy who thought I could trust the people giving us this job. Why does anyone take any job? Credits, and these folks have plenty. But I mean, come on. What they're selling here? Fixing the settled systems by giving criminals career training? You really think the Crimson Fleet are just one typing course away from becoming model citizens?
No.
Never been on the receiving side of a visit from the fleet, huh? And look, I know some folks have it tough out there. I've employed my fair share of ex-cons over the years. But you know how they turn their lives around? They did their time and got jobs instead of making the same bad choices again. Those are options everyone's already got. No retreat required.
You are getting lost in the method, despite your goals being aligned.
Yeah, but the pathway to that goal matters. If they're all here just sitting around learning a trade, just like they would on a job site, huh? Maybe you got a point there. But I'm sure you didn't come here just for a debate. Let's talk about something else. Sure.
Sure.
An interesting choice of location. Relaxing, I suppose.
Running water's nice.
I am skeptical of whether this retreat will achieve its goals, but I applaud their efforts.
Did you say applaud?
Who are you? Can't the guy heal in peace? Sloan found someone else, huh? Well, hopefully, you'll have better luck than I did. I managed to turn up some tracks outside the facility. Bit of a hike, though. Not sure if they were Kilmans, but Ixal's not exactly a bustling metropolis. There was a cave system I scanned nearby, but I got attacked before I could look any further. Next place I was planning to visit once I was on my feet again. I'd start there.
Okay, then. I'm gonna cheat.
Caves like this can be an excellent way to conceal the presence of an illegal operation. I should know.
Not anymore. He's coming this way. Hey, how you doing? You must be Kilman.
No! I'm not going back! Stay away! Oh God, please, please don't put me back in the bag. I'll do whatever you say, just please, not the bag.
Do not fear. Your trial is at an end.
You are? Oh, thank God. Come on. Let's get the hell out of here. You do know the way back, right?
Eh.
Your abilities are truly amazing.
That is a big mushroom.
I have spent more than enough time in my life in caves. But if there is something to be gained in this one, we should investigate.
Well, he jumped in. So, Andresia, why can't you? I guess she'll follow. And there she is.
Holy shit, you found him!
Well, there's a face I never
Gilman,
expected to see.
he's alive! Amazing!
Gilman! Gilman's back!
Mother of God, kid. What happened?
I was walking out, and someone threw a bag over my head. They took me... I don't know. It smelled like the inside of a first aid kit. I had to sleep on a steel floor and... Which one of you crooks bagged him, huh?
Us? Why the hell would we do that? Waste of a perfectly good bag.
You're rambling, kid. Come on. Let's get you cleaned up. You smell like used welder's gear.
Mr. Halftown, I have some medical training. I'd be happy to...
You stay away from him. I want whoever kidnapped my man found and dealt with, understand? I don't care if it's one of your people or mine or a fucking ghost. Find them.
Of course. We'll do what we can. But...
I'm not interested in excuses. I need to know who did this. Just find my man's kidnapper now. This is a start. But I need assurances this isn't going to happen again. I need a name. We'll be around.
I guess it might have been a bit naive for me to hope for a happy reconciliation, but you brought him back safe. That's what's important. Here, you have my sincerest thanks. But now, we've got a whole new thread to pull on. What are the chances I'd be able to convince you to help us find our kidnapper? Thank the heavens. So, we just need to figure out where we're sending you. Now, Mr. Kilman didn't seem to have a lot of information, but I caught at least one or two bits I think could help us find our kidnapper. He did, didn't he? Industrial antiseptic would be my guess. I know that smell. There was a building we were evaluating as a possible site for the retreat not far from here. An old research outpost. Seems like a decent match for the description of our kidnapper's hideaway. Here, the facility's coordinates. Head out there and see what you can find.
Woohoo! Hang on. I meant to do that.
Perfect landing.
Well, not exactly. wasn't actually trying to set that off.
You cannot beat me!
Massive damage.
Robots.
Do they have anything of value?
Don't care about the checklist. Boom. They seem to be weak at the shoulders.
Seems we are clear.
Still something over there. Already had it. An egg. duck? All right, if somebody would actually invent chunks, I would buy them. Going the wrong way. No, this way. I don't think I've ever noticed that before.
Why not just break it open?
He's trying to get back up. Is there another one over there somewhere?
I will attempt to regain sensor contact with the enemy.
I am not your enemy.
My search pattern is complete. Hostiles in the area.
Sometimes there's something good over here. Not very often, but sometimes.
My sensors have disadvantage. All systems.
Oh my god. I can't believe that.
The spoils of victory. Hopefully they amount to something.
So these guys are going to notice all the dead robots when they come in. And yet they never do. That's a good one. I guess it would be too much to ask for to get one that's obvious. There we go. Well, that was a waste. Wonder if I can just fast travel. Well, yes, I can. Well, hello there. How you doing, jerk?
You seem to have weathered that trek well enough. Were you able to find anything at the facility?
Found something.
Not a lot to go on. Monica, anything you can do with this?
I can take a look. Oh, it's encoded. Made to look scrambled. And done badly. Looks like... there. Seems there were 2 of them. Oh my god, it's all here. The accidents, the kidnapping, Greg's attack. These 2, they did it all.
Any mention of who they are? They're not with the construction crew, are they?
No names. But there are a pair of ID numbers. They're with the Trackers Alliance.
The Alliance sent 2 bounty hunters? Here? What? Our bounties are all paid.
I'm not seeing an Alliance contract or documentation. I think this is off the books.
Trackers? Consider yourselves lucky to still be alive.
It appears we have been fortunate. But it does beg the question. So, a couple of trackers have decided to haunt us on their own free time. Why?
Somebody's paying them.
That certainly seems in the realm of possibility.
So then this is an easy fix. They're bounty hunters. We pay them to leave us alone.
and make ourselves a target for every other hunter in the universe. We need to take a stand.
Somebody needs to give that
Says
guy
the
some
one guy
painkiller.
physically
incapable of taking one.
We're not doing anything until we actually find them. Any mention in there of where our trackers might be now?
Sounds like they're on a supply run, outside the system.
Then we got a little time. Given their background, and ours, I expect you're the only person here they might actually listen to. Would you be willing to act as an emissary on our behalf?
Sure, why not?
I'm certain we can find a way to solve this without resorting to violence.
Let's just pay them and be done with it. I mean, we clearly need more manpower anyway. I'll hire them on as contractors.
To hell with that. We know where they live. Let's have our friend here get the drop on them and send them to the great beyond.
The last thing we need is the galaxy thinking that's how we solve our problems around here, Mr. D'Angelo. I would request you try to avoid any violence. But if you're looking for suggestions on how to proceed, well, it seems we've got opinions to spare. Be careful with these trackers. You don't love. I can only guess at what these two might be after.
Call me love.
But it's clear they perceive something about us as a threat. They're afraid. And all you can do with fear is try and understand it. So, just listen to them, okay? Hear
Fear
what they
is the
have
little
to say.
death. Fear is the mind
And
killer.
see if you can make whatever it is they're worried about a little less scary. Good luck out there.
You looking for my suggestion? I don't think they're gonna respect anything other than force. But I think Sloane's not gonna be happy if you handle it that way.
What's up? You want to talk negotiation strategies? I'll help as best I can. Had to deal with my fair share of their kind over the years. You don't get into that job to make it rich. You get into it to be your own boss and prove how tough you are. So, my advice? Let them know that pushing around a bunch of counselors just makes them look like bullies, not tough. Be careful with those goons.
Thank you again for doing this. I'm counting the moments until it's all over. I think you should offer them money, and I'm willing to help. Here, all I have liquid at the moment. Hopefully it'll be enough.
I don't think it is.
Take care, please.
You know, I really wish the guy who I can't remember his name. He created a mod to get your followers to basically act a little more normal. Improved follower behavior, I think, was the name of the mod. But I guess he got ticked off when they said you could charge money and you would be
Why walk when we can coast?
charge money and you would be what's the word? Shoot, I can't think of it. Hang on. Achievement friendly, that's the word. So he basically left and he stopped maintaining the mod. But it was a good mod. It kept your followers close. They wouldn't wander around in circles all the time. I really liked that. And also, they didn't start shooting until you did. And what was the other thing they did? It was so awesome. Now, anyway, guess it doesn't matter because it's probably outdated by now anyway. I tried using it a little bit on another character, and it didn't do well.
What the? Who's that?
No clue. You! Who are you and what the hell are you doing here?
And there's Andresia coming up right behind him.
And just who the holy hell are you?
I'm another tracker just like you.
See? I told you Kilman was gonna lead them to us. Should have slit his throat when we had the chance.
Quiet. Listen, unless you're here to tell us those convicts have decided to close up shop, then we've got nothing to discuss.
It is a reasonable request. You would do well to consider it.
That's so. What? That's not what this is. We're tough.
I don't know about this one.
Is that so? Fine. We'll leave the retreat alone. Can't make any promises about us being the last, though. Just get out, all right?
I turned down a job on New Atlantis for this, but no one's getting so much.
Oh, thanks.
There you are. You were gone for quite a while, love. Are you all right? Were you able to find our trackers?
Yeah, it was a while. I had to wait for him. No big deal.
That's the best news I've had in quite a while. From the bottom of my heart, thank you, love. This place, all of us, we are in your debt. There is just one last piece of business, though. Nevin asked to speak to you, in private. He's waiting for you up in the office.
Okay.
Ah, there you are. So, first things first, I need to say, well, thank you.
Glad to be of service.
And we are exceedingly grateful for it. It's just the situation you set right with the trackers. It's one we don't want to find ourselves in again.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, we have someone, our founding donor in fact, who has offered to reach out to the Alliance, ensure their good behavior going forward. Before she does, however, she's asked for the details of what exactly occurred. I've already shared my own insights, but, well, she wants to talk to you, too.
Okay.
Is that something you might be amenable to?
Sure, whatever. I don't care.
Ah, she'll be pleased to hear it. Head to Aquila City in the Cheyenne system. Check in with Justin Sneed, her security chief. And I would ask you to try and be polite. She's the only reason we're here.
You know, when people tell me to try and be polite, it makes me want to not be polite. Because it tells me that the person they want me to be polite to is kind of a jerk. Yeah, but I've never been able to use the stuff she pays me with. It's always lower quality than
I
the
went
stuff
through
I
a brief
have.
period where I thought it might be exciting to be a professional Ashta hunter. A very,
Really?
very brief period.
Huh. I did not know that about you, Andreja. Learn something new every day.
I know Aquila City rather well. Perhaps better than I would like.
Yeah, this guy. I just want to punch him. Right here. I just want to punch this guy.
Tower's closed. Come back some other time. You're them, huh?
No, I am she.
I've got 2 rules for this little meeting. Rule number 1. You're not to share anything you discuss up there. This is a private matter, and we're going to keep it that way. Rule 2. You decide to get playful with that weapon, we're going to have serious problems. Think you can abide by those? Good. Miss Lance is waiting upstairs. You can go on up.
Out of the way, big boy.
And that must make you our guest. Please, take a seat. Now, you may already know who I am. Raisha Lance, CEO Laredo Firearms. And you, I know all about. I can't thank you enough for everything you've done for the retreat. Truly, it's a project that's near and dear to my heart. Now, I presume Nevin already got you up to speed. I need details before I talk to the heads of the Trackers Alliance. Make sure their members understand the retreat's off limits. So if you don't mind, I'd like to just jump right into it. Lily here will be taking notes as we go. Now, Nevin said all the various incidents afflicting the retreat, they all stemmed from this pair of rogue bounty hunters. Do I have that right? Good. Lily, make sure we get a copy of all that, will you?
Yes, Miss Lance.
But Nevin did say you managed to get those 2 to leave the retreat alone. You mind my asking how you accomplished that?
I outsmarted him.
2 trackers and you just talked them down? That's quite the feat. I'm interested in the details, though. How exactly did it all play out?
My oratorical secrets.
I suspect there was more to it, but I suppose that'll be enough for the report. So, only other thing I wanted to ask, and I'm just looking for an opinion here, is there anything in your eyes that could have been done to prevent this happening?
Yeah.
After everything I've heard from you and Nevin, I'm inclined to agree. It'll take time to get the right people in place for this kind of work, but I'll make sure it's addressed. But that should give me enough to present to the Alliance. Thank you for making the time.
You're very welcome.
What you did, well, it deserves something more than just a couple of firm thank yous. Here, I want you to have these. They're a rare make, but I think you've earned it. Now, was there anything else you wanted to talk about before we went our separate ways?
Let's see.
You make lots of friends in my position. Friends in the Freestar Collective. Friends in the UC. The sort of people with influence over things. Like, say, how much a locality is allowed to spend on Alliance contracts each quarter. When the Alliance heads grasp that it's better for us all to be friends, I expect they'll leave the retreat well enough alone. It's something that's been on my mind for a while now. How best to help the galaxy's incarcerated population? Humanity's tried plenty of bad ideas. Throwing them in jail and forgetting about them. The UC gave that a go way back when. Took all their criminals to a penal colony on Suvorov and left them to their own devices.
Not exactly.
Those folks didn't appreciate that sort of treatment. Took over the colony. And now we call them the Crimson Fleet.
Well, you used to.
Next, we tried making them pay fines instead of going to jail. Except if you don't have the money, that's no sort of improvement at all, is it? Bad idea after bad idea. I thought it was time we tried something new. That's where the plans for the retreat came from. Our attempt at doing things different. That's kind of you, but without your help, it might have stayed just a goal. You have my sincere thanks. Now if you'll excuse me, as you've seen, there's plenty to be done.
Alright, let's see what she gave us. Oh my god. There it is. So the Peacemaker spacesuit is okay. It's got pretty good airborne and radiation protection, which is great. I would really wish it were a little bit better. And then the Peacemaker rifle is decent. I suppose if you ran this job early in your career, as it were, this would be a pretty good set of gear. All right, so having saved the day, I think we will call it a day for this playthrough. I'm very pleased with the quality of the play today. No crashes, no stutters, no lost frame rates. Even though right now my frame rate's fairly low, I'm not having any problems, no stutters. I did have one area, I think, where it stuttered for like a half second, and that was it. So I am really impressed with the update, and I think we're going to be really happy with it going forward. So, having said that, if you enjoyed today's stream and want to see more like it, please like, subscribe, and follow. Follow me over on X. That's where I do most of my communicating. And until next time, which, unless life gets in the way, will be Wednesday night. Later, nerds.